We're going to show one more really, really crazy thing while I got this stuff out. So this light is very bright, and I'm able to tell if it goes slightly dimmer. I can see that. And basically what's going on is that's the power right now. We're at 4.8 volts, 324, 325 milliamps. And so when I pull this fluorescent tube out of this position, the light, the orange light will stay the same, but the power draw will increase. As I remove the load, the fluorescent tube is lit. I'm going to turn these lights out so you can see that that tube is on. It is on. It's just hard to see. It's being washed out. Damn it. The tube is lit. We're at 325. And we're going to just pull the tube out of this position and watch the light. It does not change one bit. But look at the current. The current went up significantly. The current draw significantly increased. We're still at 4.8 volts. Current went up massively. Okay, this tube is out. This is what it looks like when it turns on. Okay, it's lit. Look at that. When I'm near it, but then the light got dimmer. So what we do is, you see it gets dimmer if I get near it too close. It got dimmer. Pull it away, it gets brighter. But if I place this tube, see, without the tube, 384. If I place the tube over here in the right place, it'll turn on, and I can leave it here. See, I have to adjust it just in the right place. There. Now the tube is all lit, even though you can't really see it. The light's at full intensity, and the power went way down, 322. So we have some kind of a resonant effect, or like an avalanche effect, because of this tube. It's causing like an avalanche. It's like a negative resistance. In fact, it's a negative resistance, and it's just by being placed there, just placed there in the right area near the system. The light stayed full intensity. So I'll show you again. As I take the tube away, take note of this power, and as I take this tube away, pay attention to this light, and you will not see it. You'll see that when I pull the tube away, it's the same brightness the whole time. Okay? Same brightness. It did not change. And the power changed a bunch. So as I bring this back here, we're going to add the tube and see if we can make it all in one shot. Okay. We'll just show the power. I have to position the tube. It went down. If I position the tube a little bit closer, but not too close. See, that was too close. The light got dimmer. It's hard to see on camera, but it did. If I position it in the right place and then back away, there we go. We're back down to like the 325. And the light stayed full brightness. Watch, I'll take the tube. The light did not change at all. The power increased significantly. Put the tube back, try to put it in the right place. There. It's nice and close. The tube is totally lit, even though you can't see that well. The light is the same full brightness, and the power is way down. So I'm wondering, how many tubes can I stack into here to try to get that effect? See, the tube is on. You can see it's a purple, it's a UV coated fluorescent tube. Just by putting that tube there, it's causing power draw to very significantly decrease. So that is what I was noticing in the last videos in the 4-part, 5-part series. I was noticing that effect, and that is what I've been looking for a while. This is my first time experimenting with these tubes in a system, and I didn't expect it to be that easy to just place a tube near your Tesla coil and have the power consumption go down while the power flowing through your load here is the same. It goes down. You add a load and the power draw goes down. As you can see, we have radiant energy all over. I don't know why it's not showing it as well. There you go. You can see by the wires. You see by all the the radiant energies. It's interesting. It's not as strong as usual, but it's supposed to show it like more powerfully in these wires. It usually gets brighter when I do this, but anyways, you can see there's radiant energy in all these wires. Oops, I messed something up. Oh, I gotta adjust. So anyways, that's the there we go. Okay, here's the power. We're nice and bright. Take the tube and place it a little bit even closer. There we go. It's in the right place. It didn't dim this light, and look at the power. The power has gone way down. We were at 384. So we've lowered the power by like 65 milliamps. It's a large percentage. It's a large boost in efficiency. I'll show one last time. I'll show the power and I'll take the tube. I'll pull the tube out. You can see it's lit from this angle over here better. It's blue. Okay, I'm gonna pull the tube out. I'll try to get the brightness and the power in one shot if I can. 316, 317. Okay, we're gonna try to pull the tube out. Watch the brightness not change. Okay, but you see the power over there? We're all the way at 384. So by adding a load into this, lighting up this tube, it's getting more efficient. It's taking less energy. That's what we call negative resistance, which is like a holy grail that I'm looking for. It's like a holy grail. See, that brought it down to 334, but if I place it even better, let me try to place it better. Oh, that made it dimmer. Yeah, you can kind of see that in the, you can see it getting brighter and then dimmer. Brighter, dimmer. Brighter, dimmer. Brighter. Now, we're just going to try to place this in a way that will not make it go dimmer, but will bring the power down, and it works. So I got to basically test the limits of how many of these tubes. Will this work with even more tubes? And I have a suspicion that it just might. See, that's about the best we can do with one tube. I got it to 317 one time from 384. We're real close. No, it keeps going dimmer. So it's a trick to place it right. Down to 319. Yeah, 318. That's about the best we can do right now. So we went to 384 to 318. And that tube is lit. So we are taking power to light that tube. There's a freaking... We're taking power to light that tube, but it makes the load go down. It makes the system more efficient without affecting this brightness. We'll show one more time. We take it away. The brightness did not change one bit, but the power sure did.